Board member compensation is a moving target with many variables based on things like company size, public or privately held status, industry, and of course differing pay scales around the world. But here's one thing that we don't consider. Think of how many of the world's board members are not being paid for their boardroom efforts at all. First would be inside executive directors, company managers who've gained a seat on the board and are expected to view the status of the role as all of the reward they require. Nonprofits around the world very rarely offer board members any compensation, save for very large, complex entities such as hospital chains. In the private sector, private companies, board pay is also very spotty. In family corporations, family members on the board are rarely paid for their board service, although there are except-fors based on employment status and some subjective measures. At venture companies, venture fund or private equity partners are seen as monitoring the fund's business. These directors are no more likely to be paid for their governance than we are for balancing our own checkbooks. Government-related entities, state-owned enterprises, parastatals, oversight boards, and advisory panels overwhelmingly treat their directors as donating their time as a civic duty. Indeed, there are laws in many jurisdictions that prohibit paying government-related directors, and in some cases, doing so has been a corruption tool. Wrap all of these exceptions up together and you realize the great majority of people gathered around board tables worldwide are doing the job gratis. Now we accept this for all the reasons cited above, but the phrase, "you get what you pay for," keeps coming back to nag us. Are directors who serve out of civic duty giving their best to their day jobs? If you're monitoring to protect your outside interests, will those interests always align? And if we expect most board members to serve for free, are we sending a message on how important we really consider their role? I'm Ralph Ward from the Boardroom for March.